Greetings, Divine Ones. In accordance with what I've promised every one of you, the month of August, as well as the remainder of the year 2022, will reveal profound mysteries to all of you. Revelations will come in the form of biblical events that are experienced by the collective and seen by humanity collectively, and as a result, they will be irrefutable. On the other hand, some revelations will be of an out-of-this-world sensory nature, and as a result, they will also be impossible to argue with from the inside and the outside. Your individual and collective ascension process is taking place right now, and August 2022 and the 8-8 Lions Gate season are both major gates in this process. Will the biblical serpent finally disappear from your planet in August of 2022? Will the month of August 2022 make the surface of planet Earth even less conducive to evil forces? The month of August in 2022 is a power point. It is a powerful portal in and of itself. Your current experiences of quantum ascension are being accelerated by a stargate that is both illuminating and, dare we say it, electrifying. Some of you will be able to ascend and fly in this quantum catalytic portal. Some will go into more insidious regions within you, such as dread, uncertainty, and lack. And other people will discover that they are being called, for the very first time, to know more about life than the lifestyles they have been living up until this point. Everyone will experience the ferocity of duality at some point. Right here and right now, as the change and divine illumination that are occurring in these times pervade every area of your existence. You are the embodiment of the lion's courageous fortitude, majestic infinite nature, and profound faith in source love, Christ light, and unity consciousness. This month, you are both the lion and the lioness. You are the sacred union that unites with the divine. August is a time of alchemical heat and the burning of one's own inner fire. Yes. In the purification processes and alchemical fires, the energies of strength and bravery are held within Leo frequencies. Do you have any idea what the month of August 2022 will be? Do you have any idea what the Lion's Gate is bringing around full circle? Or would you prefer the term, full sphere? It is throwing wide open the God portal and the God gateway so that everyone can see them. And that sort of living light is beaming in and onto each one of you. Through the living Christ energies inherent in the Lion Harbinger and the zodiacal energies of Leo, the Lion is opening your hearts and your soul vision to something deeper, wider, and grander than anything you have seen or experienced as a human collective on planet Earth before. The masses are beginning to come to their senses. The Lion's Gate frequencies may be found inside this season of God's epic and expansive timeline, which is now making its way back to each and every one of you. Observe how your own awareness is either opening to these frequencies or bristling, and consider whether you are feeling uneasy about the prospect of so much light invading your environment right at this moment. On Earth, it is once again raining light, regardless of whether or not people embrace it or try to oppose it. The reign of the living light has resumed on the planet Earth. The living light, the life force-filled sacred and harmonious creationary light of Source and Source creation, will be so obviously full, rich, and prosperous. This is what some people have comprehended or understood to be the rapture, a state of celestial euphoria that exists beyond words. It will occur when the contrast of the dualities exposes divine truth in a way that humanity and sentient life sacred knowings, your epic rememberings, and your ultimate emancipations from the serpent's seductions and incarcerations. This is a very important concept to understand. The dark flatulent words will begin to unravel, showing their odorous character more and more in the month of August 2022, and will build up speed during the autumn months in the northern hemisphere and the spring months in the southern hemisphere. Your sense of smell will become more acute beginning in August 2022 and continuing forth, along with your otherworldly perceptions and sensibilities. It is awakening the inner lion that is within you so that you can smell and sense deeper truths. Concurrently, it is arousing your inner lion to sniff out and pick up on deeper lies and illusions, as well as the methods through which lies are spread and propagated and how propaganda is maintained. Therefore, the living light is doing more than just igniting your clear soul sight. It is awakening your more heightened senses. Absolutely everyone. You will see things with higher dimensional sight, hear them with higher dimensional hearing, taste them with higher dimensional taste and perception, and touch them with higher dimensional palpation and vibrational feelings. Additionally, your sacred seeds will activate in ways that are higher, broader, better, and deeper. In addition, your ability to know truth from lies will become second nature. When individuals become aware that words have connotations and meanings, it is impossible for propaganda to propagate or pollinate human awareness and thinking, even if it is broadcast repeatedly, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day on television or via technological devices. When sentience, clear soul sight, sacred heart awareness, and olfactory sensory abilities awaken at this higher dimensional and truly multidimensional level, it is our belief and awareness that nothing will be able to stop the revelations from unfolding. This is because nothing can stop the awakening of the higher dimensions. And despite the fact that some of the revelations that we must all come to terms with are nasty, upsetting, dreadful, extremely pungent and noxious, and in some ways inexplicable on the shadow side of creation, the other side of that duality will also be true. In the opposite direction of negative creation and divine expression, the light side and the bright side of creation will both be equally divine. This will be in the path of pure and positive creation. It is necessary for all parts of the false 3D matrix to emerge on the surface of our planet, both physically and vibrationally. This also implies that all aspects must emerge. Realize that deficiency and misery are all illusions. Your true nature consists of health, abundance, and well-being. Storms of varying types will continue to pass through the area. This destructive and eradicative process is taking place in a shadowy and false realm. A true and divine world is now being liberated and brought to a higher level. It is taking place right now before your very eyes. Or perhaps we should say that everything is occurring immediately in front of your many senses at the same time. If you are having trouble seeing in this way, smelling or sensing in this higher dimensional way, and you can only see pain and suffering, perhaps you need someone to assist you, and that is what DNA Awakening is doing for you. It is simply supporting you to allow your natural and timeless risen frequency and corresponding lenses of higher perception to finally show you what was once hidden from you. You are currently experiencing the storm, my beloved ones. In spite of the intensity of feelings that will be triggered by the Grand Awakening and these ascensionary events, you will need to engage your higher senses in order to successfully navigate this process and remain joyful throughout it. We are in this together as a team. Put as much of your focus as you can right now on perceiving your new life via the lenses and senses of your inner self. That makes it easier for the living of your path to embody 5D and for the 5D living to begin anew. Put your faith in your higher dimensional senses. You will see far more clearly through that higher vision compared to your restricted three-dimensional senses and linear perceptions. You only ever used your 3D abilities for one thing: fighting for your life in a 3D matrix. Your five-dimensional sensory system, also known as your divine sentience, serves as your compass, your lamp, and your map as you make your way through these times. Activate your higher senses in a way that is intelligent, safe, and humble at the same time. When you have enormous power, you also have immense responsibility, and now the storms of epic change have arrived. They have already arrived, and they will continue to grow and develop during the remainder of the year 2022 and in the years to come. Arise and shine in the higher knowledge you possess. You are that great blessing in our lives.